Donaldson. I'm the Chief Creative Officer of Digitas. And I'm here both because Digitas was a founder of the New Fronts and obviously is a supporter and participant, and also today because I ran the entertainment jury at Cannes this year, and we had a discussion about the winning work that came out of that. But I think what's really interesting is a lot of these platforms aren't necessarily ad supported, and so I think brands are trying to figure out what's my place in that world. And you have a place like Hulu that has been very ad supported, and then obviously you have places like Netflix that at least so far have said we're not interested in being in that part of the business. And I think for brands, it's always like, if a consumer is going somewhere, how can I go there? And the difference is as well, I think you have to create a different ad experience on those platforms. It can't be the same thing. So Hulu, for example, has done some innovative things like even just pause ads or contextual ads, and trying to say, it's a little, less about just the, interrupting the program you're trying to watch. Because I think that we're seeing that audiences will both pay a premium to not have that interruption, or that might affect, their willingness to stay with content. So I think what it's really doing for marketers is making them have to be more innovative about how they tell their stories and get their messages across. Personally, I think that Netflix at some point will probably find a way to introduce advertising. I think what they're very focused on, as they should be, is what is the viewer experience, what is the end user experience, will they tolerate this? And also a fear of and I think this is where some media companies, to my mind, go wrong, is thinking if I bring advertising into it, I'm somehow corrupting the integrity of it. And I think what we've seen is, as we see examples like the Grand Prix winning work at Cannes this year, where brands are really creating films, documentaries, other forms of content that truly are as good as anything else people might choose to spend time with. I think that these companies have to rethink the idea that advertising somehow corrupts the integrity of the content experience. But I do understand at the same time that they don't want to introduce, especially if they have an audience that's paying a subscription, a monthly subscription to get to them, that they don't want to necessarily bring in the same formats that worked in free television. So I think there's got to be innovation on both sides. The media companies and the brands have to come together to figure out, if brands are going to be part of the funding model for this, what are those marketing, what form does that marketing take?